This is a dumbbell pullover to really get hamstrings and deep abs and working that overhead range, watching the rib position as you do so. If you cannot get overhead without feeling like you need to flare out through the rib cage, you don't need to go as far back, and just really cut that range of motion and go to a place that you can control while keeping the ribs in check. So setting up on your back with a dumbbell, it can take a couple breaths just to get set. A nice inhale, reaching with the dumbbell, feet drag down the wall to get the hamstrings on. You can play around with this position, driving the elbows into the ground without flaring out through the rib cage, but think about shoulder blades coming together on the back side so you can feel some air into the sternum. Exhale. Ribs melt together and exhaling all the air out. So this is where our pullover position is going to be. I'm going to inhale, taking the elbows towards my sides and expanding into the chest and coming up onto the balls of the feet and thinking about tucking the pelvis under. If you feel like anything in your low back, it might be because you dumped forward into that anterior tilt. So really think about pulling down with the balls of the feet, tucking the pelvis under, inhaling here. And then exhale, feet come up, and I'm extending the arm overhead. We want to feel the deep abs. If you go overhead and feel like you need to flare to make that happen, you can cut the range of motion and just go to here. I feel a lot of restriction in my lats. I know they're pretty tight, so you might feel that as well. And then inhale, coming up onto the balls of the feet. Inhale into the chest. Exhale, feet come off the wall as I extend back. If it feels more comfortable to you, you can inhale onto the balls of the feet. And then exhale, pull down on the wall as you go overhead. I'm really struggling to keep that rib position, so I'm going to cut my range of motion. Inhale. Pull down on the wall. Exhale, kind of have to bend at the elbow a little bit. Inhale. And exhale. If you prefer a little bit more posterior expansion, you can inhale here. Pull down with the heels. Another option, inhale and exhale. So that is your dead